Hi guys, I've just, topic of the video, ArcoLinux tweak tool. Just went to Garuda and installed everything there, had some remarks in the video, programmed it again, and now we're gonna visit another one, right? Because we have 15 of them, and Carli is here, inaccessible. So let's find ourselves a Carli ISO. Carli ISO download SourceForge. If that doesn't do the trick, right? So let's get the very last one. 11 from the beginning of July. Remember the trick here, if it's not okay, Altus host is probably the best for me, but I'm in Stockholm, Sweden. I know that everything it's from Sweden, although not this time. So I'm gonna take Altus host, and I see that's better because this is way too long. Cancel. 4 minutes down, down you go. 6, 7, 6, 7. In 1 minute time, this should be in. That's what I'm paying for, right? That's what I'm paying for. Bulgaria. Let's take Bulgaria. Let's see. Did I now click? So, problems downloading. Yes. Yes, I have problems. Ah, there it goes. Las Vegas. Indonesia. Right? One of those guys has to be faster. Cancel. This is 2 minutes. That's okay. 2 minutes. Now, if you don't know what Carli is all about, it's about learning. Another one, 4 hours. No, thank you. 2 minutes is good for us. 1 minute left. ArcoLinux is all about learning Arch Linux on something, right? On VirtualBox, on an SSD, on a hard disk, on an MME, or how did they call it again? These smaller guys, and it's all about ArcoLinux. There are 31 ways to install ArcoLinux. That's one way, that's Carli. Another way is a riser, 7 ISOs for ALCI. Then there's of course ArcoLinux ISO, the Archway install. But there is also the Arch install script, which is probably the one I'll use more and more often because it's so handy. I don't like to type all my commands and type it over like it's some kind of homework from school, right? No, select in the script and done. In the meantime, 3 seconds left. Voila, filled. You see, I am a teacher, right? I know how to fill up my classes. So Carli, let's install it again. That's the new one. Start. We have set this VirtualBox as an old machine, so BIOS, not UEFI. And yeah, this is the standard ArcoLinux choices that we get here. And I've just made a nice grub design, and that's it. It's pure Arch with some things that we start changing, and that's all explained on ArcoLinuxISO.com. There are 11 iterations of Carli, 11. So it's a project of 2-3 years where I explained everything, right? And anything. And I've played around with calamares. This is normally to the left and now it's to the right. We've played around with lots of things. We've explained it all. Now watch out if these days, right, any calamares these days, you have to watch out. It says Antigua Barbuda, which is very nice indeed. But one click, second click, I need to have ENUS. Change, click, and ENUS. Then I'm happy. And now next, this is of course something very specific to Belgium. I need an AZERTY keyboard, and this bug is normal. It's okay, they'll fix it. We know what our keyboard is. Voila. Require strong password. No. Next, install, and that's that. So let's wait for this thing to finish, and then we're going to install the ArcoLinux tweak tool. and see what changed. All right, pausing. So let's have a quick look again at ArcoLinux ISO. Let's see if everything is shut down. Okay, is number 5 maybe? No, kill it. 6 maybe? Yeah, 6. So this is a drop down. Our university is divided into pieces, because if you put everything on one website, it's 1,100 articles. It will be rubbish. So now all the building is here. The Carli project, and that's where we are, is here. And we've gradually built it up, right? Carli 1, we started with telling you, let's start with Arch ISO, the application to make ISOs in Arch Linux. And you go back up in time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Carli 2, so an iteration. If something important happens, then we give it another number 2, number 3, and we went on. We can't build 1, 2, 3 and all that. You can only build the last one, 11, because packages have changed. These are things that happened 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We're talking about LARPs XYZ here. Installing it, why not? Why not? Using Carli 3 to install LARPs. So yes, you can install Carli 11 with LARPs as well, right? So it's a lot of reading, and I like to call it binge watching. So you watch all these things until finally you say, okay, Carli 11, we can build it. And here become technical. It's always technical, but here we hack all kind of things. Neo-fetch ASCII logo, some design, the grub colors. We went for the dark one, but this is the light one. And voila, choices. In the meantime, restart now. Done. So that's the website, apart from ALCI, where you learn how to build ISO. So if that's your thing, if you have got time, right, that's the main thing. If you got time, then voila, that's where you need to be. ArcoLinux tweak tool. Let's look around. Neo-fetch. It's pure Arch thing, but right, 699 Pacman packages. But yes, it's already a little bit themed. The paper icons are there, a little La Capitaine cursor, some stuff is there. And choose your Lego blocks. Now, yeah, the pipe wire stuff, yes, okay, up and everything comes in. Let's update our system. And then we need to get to the AOR somehow. We need to get to to the packages. The ArcoLinux tweak tool is on the AOR, yes. It's also on the repo of ArcoLinux. It only depends which one of the 41 ways you found, or you've chosen to install ArcoLinux, and then figure out how to proceed. Do we have the internet? There's nothing. This is a bare system, a pure XFC for the goodies as well. And that's it. So we need to have internet. Sudo pacman -s. Well, let's first type two things. Yay. Yay is install. Stop. We have yay. We don't have to go to the internet, but we can, of course, install internet. And then I can tell you, and it's a strange way, but it's on the main website, right? It's there. People should be able to find it, as long as you know what you're looking for, I suppose. ArcoLinux.info. We always talk about the spices. At the bottom, we talk about ArcoLinux spices application. Install our ArcoLinux packages, i3, BSPWM, Qtile, Xmonad, on any ArcoLinux based distro. Download it here. So that's the click, and that's a download, and it's a sudo pacman -u, and you got it. You can git clone it, you can get it from here, so several fallback ways to get it. But if you have something like Yay, or you have something like Paru, then there's no need to. So I'm gonna ask Yay ArcoLinux tweak number 1, and we build it. Now my code is in the development version, but that's okay. First we do this and we launch ArcoLinux tweak tool. We go to Pacman and we tell him install the mirrors and activate auto reboot. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I've already pushed my new code but never built it. So it's not on the ArcoLinux repos, but it's already online. And what the package built did was git clone it. It's there. The new code is already the new package if you do it like this. So my test, voila, I know already it's gonna work, because when you click the button, right, it automatically activated these guys, and that's what I wanted. So voila, that's the last change that I've made. Besides in the video of Garuda, so anything is ArcoLinux. I was 5 minutes ago on Garuda, so to speak, 5 minutes, and I've got myself an XFCE and all my tools are there, etc., etc. And what did I say there? Install Alacrity themes, activate ArcoLinux repos to install all of them, right? This is okay, depending on where you are, it will try to install Alacrity themes. But if they're not activated, well, yeah, then maybe it's on the Garuda repo, or maybe on the XeroLinux, or maybe, right, on any of these guys. It might be possible that it's any of these guys here, but if they're not installed, right, they can't be used. Simple as that. These guys, it cannot be these guys for sure. Now, if that's maybe also important, if I update now, then you'll see, yeah, update one of our aliases. Voila. Then you'll see that the ArcoLinux tweak tool comes in, and it brings with it the chaotic keyring, the chaotic mirror list, Endeavor keyring, Endeavor mirror list, ArcoLinux. It means the ATT is complete. ArcoLinux tweak tool. Suddenly we can shop wherever we want, because Pacman is ready. If you want to have something from the Chaotix repo, then it's now or never, right? Just go ahead and Ctrl-T this thing, sudo pacman -sYYU, and what you'll see is a second line. Chaotic, well, not a second, but a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 line, right? Chaotic AWAR with all their kernels. They have so many kernels, and it's a time consumption and CPU consumptive, how do you say that in English? Consumes a lot of energy in the world building these Linux kernels, and here they are, Linux Next, mainline, TKG, and all these things, right? Please indulge yourself and install something else, right? Zen, Xanmod here, Nbox, the Edge, the LTS, TT. Dive into it and try it out. But it's here. I will not build it. They will build it. You can install it. It's just selecting in sudo pacman -s. Go ahead. So voila, that's the last change I've made to the code. I'll build now the package for the guys of ArcoLinux, so they have the similar text, because here you don't see the message. You see, that's what I've changed. So we're back to an old version. I'll build it now and they will have it too. Last thing, I am promoting the get nemesis scripts. Now there are two. So we're on Carli. It's our own ISO, so why not put on our own ISO the scripts? But with the ATT comes exactly the same thing. So open in terminal, and all I have to do, and then it's dinner time, I'll let this thing do its job. It will install anything I like. It will also remove things I do not like, and I can only ask or only promote the fact that learning how to write bash scripts really is big return on investment in time, right? That's it. It's advice, you do with it what you want, but this really makes life easy. Something similar, right? So copy paste it, be my guest, that's the idea, and you just go and change anything that's in here, but the reasoning behind it, right? Time saver, automated. All right, I will not wait for this. If you want to see what this is, one video less, that's the Garuda video. That's where I've done it. I mean, it's all ArcoLinux. We're just packaging, or getting the packages from either ArcoLinux, Garuda, EndeavourOS, right? And all these packages together, you make your own personal operating system that you like. All right, cheers.